Okay, we'll have a look at putting this roof on. It's a bit unusual. It's not like we did the other one because for a start, it just hasn't got the same uniform overhang all the way around. So we might use a different method to this one. It's not going to be any. Yeah, it's just the quickest way of putting it on, really, in this instance, rather than mucking around. We're also not going to be able to get this sort of ridge thing happening here because, again, it requires special roof. When we create, where are we, the roof? Here, we might have to do a combination of roof by footprint and roof by extrusion to get it absolutely right, but it's going to be close enough for what we want to do in this instance, just to get an idea. So what I'll go is continue with the footprint. As it usually says, are you sure you want to put the roof on the ground floor? The answer is no, I want to put it on the first floor, and thank you for asking that question. Alright, so now the roof is going to go on the first floor, which is where it should go. Alright, so again, I'm going to have a look through here and just change the roof. Probably want something thinner than that, just for simplicity's sakes here. We could go and create that 180 one we did before, but 125 is good enough, something already for us there, just a generic roof. Alright, so the next thing what we used to do, or we did do in the past, is extend to wall core, and then we had an overhang that was uniform. So basically we had 760 extended wall core, which meant from that just in there where the cavity is to out here would have been 760, which leaves you 600 from the edge of that brick wall to the edge there. That's not uniform on this house, so we can't really do that. So what I might do is leave the extend wall core out. I'm not gonna we're going to define the slope, and I don't know what the slope is at this point on this house, but probably leave it at what default is, which is probably about 30. What else are we going to do? We're going to overhang? No, not going to overhang. So we're going to just maybe trace the roof at this point and just see what we get using the, rather than that, just use the lines or just the line command. Pick lines or the line command. So let's see, it's working out those lines there. So it saves me doing a line by picking point to point. So I just click on that and see what we get. Go around. Now this is sort of gone past over to the carport. We can include the carport over the top of the whole thing if we want, or we can just have the carport as a separate thing altogether. What I might do is not include it in this instance, just go around here. There's a bit of trimming to be done after. Here we go, and there. Alright, so this won't work if I press tick now, because I need to tidy this up. So I use this little trim extent, or what I call fillet command. And I click on here and click on there, brings that back, and same here to there, tidies that there up. The rest is pretty good. So we can just have a bit of a look and see what we've got now. Alright, so let's check out the 3D. That's the roof we've put on. Now there is a gable. If I go to down here, this end is a gable from memory. It looks like it is, and this is a gable, and so is this end. So let's so is this end, but that's not going to really work for us. So let's just go and highlight the roof. Just go to level 1, perhaps. That's the way of doing it. Click on here and edit the footprint, and just click on this bit here. Control key, click that thing there, and control key, click that thing there, and we'll just say that this one here does not define a slope. Do not change that to 0 degrees. That's not going to give you the right answer. You want to change that. It doesn't define a slope there. Then tick it. Then we'll go to 3D. Right, so that gives you that cable there, cable over here, cable over there. So all you have to do really is probably to make it a little bit more tidy. We could select all the walls and attach them to the roof. Alright, so to do that, probably the best way to do it is to go to ground floor and sorry, that's the ceiling, doesn't matter really, but you can hang around here and go tab, and that doesn't seem to select them all. It seems, for me, went in here. So that the best way, or the surer way, if you want the external walls, is to right click on an external wall and go to select all instances in entire project, and it just selects those external walls only, which are the ones we need. And now it says attach. The button comes up there and we'll attach it to the roof. The problem is we can't get to the roof, so let's just switch over to here. Hopefully we've got those selected. No, we haven't. They're gone. So again, I have to right click here and see if I can do it this way again. Select all instances in entire project. Okay, get to the external walls, attach to the roof. Let's see what it does. So those walls go up. So it just sort of closes it up. Birds are not flying through the roof, and it looks a bit better. All right. Not strictly correct probably, but that's, and you can shade it as well so it looks a little nicer if you want. Now I can't remember if I changed those just before when I did these footings here. Just double check that these have been changed in here. Yes, they are. That's good. Actually, that's not right. Those footings are supposed to be 350, strictly speaking. I don't know why I can change that one. So my error there before. Let's okay that. Let's see if it's done the others. Yes, so I just changed the type and then changed all of my footings. Hopefully there's no gap now. Like it's basically brought it back from the inside, so that's what we need to do anyway. So that's good. All right, so that's the roof. I was just double checking the footing there. All right, I'll just pause here and then we'll work out how to do this carport, wherever that is. It's one side, I think it's over here. There. All right. Okay, we're going to place this carport in here. So it's got a ground floor. And this is the way I would start that. Let's go with the architectural roof by footprint. This one. Yes, on level 1 as usual. Where are we? Here we go, over here. To start with this, I might just use something different. I'll use the rectangle command to sketch it out. Or I could just do line work. Start from this corner here. And I'm going to go up there. I'm using the 125 roof again. And okay, so basically what we want to do is just make it so it leans to the right. So it's just a flat roof, sort of lean to. So we're going to pick this up. Control key, I'll add that. And I'll add this, and I'll say that those three sides don't define the slope. So they don't define the slope. This side here is not 30 degrees. I'll make that 10 degrees, something different. And basically that's that. If I just okay that, I'll go to Water 3D and see what I've done. So I've got this thing here. So that's it. Now it's a little bit high, it's crashing into the other roof and whatever. So I could lower it. And how low will we go? That's a good question. Let's just try, if I click on here, it's at the moment it's on level 1, but I can have an offset from level 1. I can say it's like 800 below that. So minus 800 for example. Let's see if we clear most of that. That looks clear enough. You could even go a little bit higher, I reckon. So we could go 900. Let's see. Cancel that for a minute. Sorry. Let's see. Cancel that. So click here. 900. Where am I? What's going on? It's not hard to type in 9, is it? Backspace. 9. Enter. Alright, apply. Oh, sorry, I'm going the wrong way. 700. Because I'm going from the top, eh? Too early in the morning for me. Here you go. That's it there. So that's a little bit better there. Okay, so now if I go to the front elevation, so I can measure, because I can't actually measure for the south elevation from the isometric. I can't measure, or from perspective. Measure that to the ground level there is about 2,000. So I want to put some columns in here, back to the ground floor, and columns. Columns. We've got, normally this is not in here, I had to go and load this, and you can just either get it from here. It's the same actually as US, as Australian, but anyway. Let's go leave this Australian one there this time. Let's go to structural columns, wood or timber. Got a timber column, and there's 104 timber. 114 is what we got there, smallest. So okay, that you can actually alter that if you want later and make it 100 by 100 or 90 by 90, but I won't bother. Now the problem with this is that it comes in, so it's central to the family there, so the hook point, which is fine if you want to latch it onto a grid, but we're not. So I'll just drop it out here for a minute and escape that. Sorry, modify. What I'll do is change this so it's actually 2,000, not 2,500 as well. So I measured that before. And what I'll do now is move this, as I've got it highlighted, I can move this from the corner. So I can pick it up from the corner and place it to the corner up here, hopefully. That won't let us go there, so I have to just latch it to there and then move it again to there. Oops, missed it. Move it again from there to there. Alright, so that's one. Now I can copy this one down from that corner there to this corner here, and there it is. And I could put another one in the middle just so it looks a bit more complete. Copy that. This time I pick it up from the midpoint here to the midpoint of this this line here. Get it. There's a midpoint there, it's coming up there. There. Alright, so if I go to, that's what we got. Of course you can put gutters on these, but we're not going to detail it that much. And that's the house with the windows, the walls, a few doors around the place, and the carport. So that's pretty much complete at this point, as far as we need to do here. The other thing we need to do is actually remove the original plan we had underneath. To do that, it's just it's not really externally referenced as such or linked in, so we can just basically click on it and delete it. All right, that's probably one way. The other way, if you want to keep it for a reference, perhaps. See, we're going to manage here. Manage links. I don't think it's in here. No, I can't do it from here. It's under VV. You can go to imported categories, and I can just turn that off from there. And that's another way of doing it rather than turning it off. Probably the preferable way. Okay. Oh, and we forgot to put a post over here. So yes, we do need to put a post through here. So let's just to do that is to go to the ground here and just copy one of these across. So if I click this here, we just go copy and back here. The other thing we need to do is go to the northern elevation and have a look here and measure this distance here. Now the reason this column, oh, where did that go there? It's a column, is it? Yeah, the reason this column is showing us a stick is because of the resolution here, so let's change it to fine. I think that column should have been further back. Let's go to the ground floor, see where I put that. Yeah, sorry, that should have been further back to here. Right there. Now if I go to the northern elevation now, there's a column there, but it's not reaching to the top, so let's just measure how tall that is. From here to there, it's 2489 or something. 2489. So let's 2489. Just click on here and change that to 2489.3 as well. Where's my number lock not working? 2489.3. Enter that, and that should go up to the top, and that'll look a bit better. Okay, so yeah, that's a bit better now. Good.